Man, I'm nervous. Where they at? Oh, how are you? Oh, shoot. Okay, I see you. Let me take my glasses off. How are you? You look good. Yes, I must admit, I look good. So, thank you. I appreciate the compliment. So, let's go ahead and get this started then, shall we? So we dated for a few years, and I'm not gonna lie, because I know for a fact they're gonna say this right off the bat, and that's why you looking at me for. That's exactly why I'm looking at you for. Go ahead, tell them. So I admit I love bombed them. I did. I admit I had to, but I couldn't help myself but to do it because when I first met them, their energy was so rare, and you had a light to you that I'd never seen before with other people I've dealt with. And so I told myself, like, man, I got to get to know them more. Even if I had to force myself on you, and I apologize for doing that. I should have never forced myself on you because that's when everything turned upside down. Yep, loved, bombed me. And I'm not gonna lie, because I was so tricked at first. I just knew I was not gonna fall for the BS. I was not gonna play these childish games. I dealt with that before in the past, and I was just in this energy of being independent. So when they came in, it took me by surprise. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. And my wall was built up like heavy, thick, okay? So it took a lot for me to let my wall fall down and love them, to be honest. It really did. It really did. I was karmic. I admit that I thought the behaviors that I did with other people would work on you. And intuitively, I knew it wasn't going to work on you. You're a strong individual on your own. And honestly, there was a time where I wanted to dim your light by being with you. I figured that. I figured. I'm not gonna lie, I was jealous of your light. I was jealous of who you were. I was jealous of how outgoing you were. Just how you were so independent. And I admit that bothered me a lot. So I cheated. I talked to other people. I treated you like shit. I did. I admit I did. And then it got to a point where I got tired. I got tired of feeling the way that I felt. I felt so bad about myself. So I ended up choosing somebody else over you. I admit I did. And if you want me to be honest, at that time, I thought that was the best choice. I really did. I felt like I didn't love them no more. I can tell that they love me, but they're on the fence about it. But I felt like we kept hitting heads. But I knew they wanted to make it work. I could tell they was tired of the same old patterns. They wanted to change. But I didn't. I wanted to be with somebody that honestly was going to accept my BS. But I knew when I walked away, that was the worst mistake that I made. I really did. Honestly, I should have paid attention to the red flags when they showed me who they truly were. They were so good at covering up at first that I just kind of accepted it. And then they kept doing it and doing it and doing it. And then I would sit there and walk away at first. But then when I realized that you were doing love spells on me, and it always made me come back. Always made me come back. Every time. So you peeped game on that, huh? I kind of figured you was in my energy because all of a sudden I started thinking about these old songs that we used to listen to. I'm like, wait a minute. Pause. Like, really pause for a second. What's going on? Who's trying to tap into my energy without my permission? And I had to learn to ignore it. I admit, I tapped into your energy.